Bonjour, everybody. Bonjour. We do have a French playing here, so I'll give a very French hello, although my English blood hates me. I can feel it tingling within inside my chest. It just feels like the pressure there. Anyways, we've got Big Sammy playing as François, going up against a man like Batu. Batu is, at the moment, one of my favorite players to watch. He's recently he's been like playing lots of different civilizations and like lots of different weird and wonderful builds with different civilizations. So like he'll play he plays a lot of civs, but he'll play different builds with those civs, which is really fun to see at the moment. So this guy has so many builds with so many different civs. I don't know how he remembers it, or maybe he just makes it up on the spot. I don't know, but right now we see some umbrella action. Killing a wolf with an umbrella. Now, that is a new one. I like that dress, if you know what I mean. Batu playing as Zajamas. So let's see what he's got up his sleeve today. Hasn't picked a deck yet. How many decks does he have? Look at this. He's got so many different decks. Pretty crazy. Even has Treaty 20. Got a Fortress. Got one here. Wood. Oh, god damn. Look at that team. Look at that team deck. That's mental. All right, let's go look at Sambi. I'm sure he's picked his deck. He has, obviously, going for a 12-10. Very on meta at the moment with France. Very, very strong. And it wouldn't be a Sambi deck if there wasn't Fur Trade in there, would it? Going to be cool to see if we get any Fur Trade action today. Anything else in there? It could be an H2 push. Oh, wow. He's got the crossbow into skirmisher card. Oh, my God. Imagine if we saw that. That would be badass. Does have Sensusir. I cannot pronounce that, and I'm not going to try. But increases armor and hit points of pikemen, halberdiers, and crossbowmen. So, yeah, pretty good. So, it might be a crossbow rush here from Sambi. 12-10 into a bow pike rush. Now that I am living for, baby. People say, people comment on some of my games like, oh, this is why I pay my internet bills. Like, this right here, watching Age of Empires 3, people play Age of Empires 3. This is why I pay my internet bill. I think I enjoy this even more than you guys watching it. I don't know, like, I absolutely love doing this, and I love your comments. Like, it makes my day. I get a kick out of seeing unique builds or things you don't see very often. So that's kind of cool. All right, what's going on here? Batu's picking up 45 wood. Sambi is picking up 50 coin. That's a cool, unique DLC skin right there as well. It's a bit frumpy, if you know what I mean. Like, if there was a first tier list, she would not be on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not seeing any curves. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm not sure what that hat is either. Anyways. Do we see any forward villagers? He's picked up a few water buffaloes. Don't do a mum joke. Don't do a mum joke. Don't do a mum joke! I said to myself I wouldn't. Oh, we got two forward villagers. Okay. Look at this age up time. This is why you 12-10 with France. He's aged up at 3 minutes 48. 4 CDBs already on the way. And 2 forward villagers are going to be putting down likely a barracks here, I imagine. He's got 2 villagers. I mean, it could be a forward stable, but you would very rarely see that. And yeah, of course, age up with the quartermaster. So we are going to see... Are we going to see a double racks, though? He is sending 700 wood, so I think we will. Okay, cool. So are we going to see bows or pikes first? So let's see Germany. He's almost aging up here. It is a map with 2 mines. That mine's not the best, though. That's not the safest mine in the world. You'd like it around here. So that is quite a vulnerable mine here. It can be raided by bows, pikes, or cap. Let's see what Germany goes for. Aging up himself with the quartermaster as well. Going on with a stable. Does he see the bow pike rush? Well, he does now. Was that intentional? Oh, putting down a stable when you see a forward barracks? Oh, that feels rough. I'm not gonna lie. That feels like that. Things like that can be GG. Surely, if you see a forward rush, you want to defend yourself and go for bow pipe. But, you know, okay, we do see the double barracks now. He can go cab, that's fine. And then rely on the 8 bow shipment to fend off his opponent. But it's way more risky. It's way more risky. He does have a couple of herds. Nice market placement. Nice house placements as well. So he's got a really nice kind of tight wall here defending his base, which I really like. Okay, pikemen are the first ones out. Batu's going to see that. It's going to be tough to get through to the TP, though. The trade post is in a really nice position on this map for him. A couple of... that's a risky couple of Ulons, and that's exactly why that was risky. Diving them in under the barracks. That takes balls of steel, but right now, his balls are shriveled up to a little tiny bee because that... Oh, he keeps them both alive, but only just. I think what he intended to do there was dive in the forward base and see if he could find the forward CDBs that built those barracks. But if I look, I think he's moved them. Yeah, he's moved them all the way back to his base. Something that is actually really good, and it's something that's often forgotten about. People at high-level play, people know that you've used villagers to build your forward base. And what people tend to do is just leave their villagers at their forward base, thinking they're very safe. But if you push forward like this, you know, and you haven't got a batch on the way or it's not getting there yet, those villagers are very vulnerable. But it didn't pay off that time because, as you saw, there was a batch almost ready, and he paid the price for it. Yeah. Batch of Ulons coming in. He's got 4 from the 2 shipments as well. Now the 8 bow shipments coming in, so 3 settler wagons into 8 bows. He will be able to push this back. There's a lot of pikes here. Obviously, Sambi sees the cab. I presume he sees the stable. If we go have a look at Sambi. Sambi doesn't see the stable, but I think with that many cab, he knows now that there is cavalry, so. Okay, backing up, waiting for more bows by the looks of it. Has gone for 700 wood into 600 wood. What's he going to go for here now? Okay, 8 bows. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. He really, at the moment, doesn't have anything to defend against these Ulons. And these Ulons are he's going to split them as well to go for some full level raiding here, which is really nice play by Sambi. Sambi's going to have to dive villagers, all villagers. Almost sounds like he probably rang his bell almost there. He is getting counter pushed, which is the right play by Sambi. Oh, wow, there's a flying bit of a market, went miles. More bows coming in for Sambi. Oh, Batu, though, pushing his bows a bit too far forward and allows the pikeman to connect. He brings back his explorer to get a re-snare, though. 3 more Ulons coming into the fray, but they just get absolutely melted. Minutemen coming in as well. This doesn't feel like the big pop that he could have got. His bow's messed up a little bit there, but I know there was a lot going on right now. He's going for counter pushes rather than bringing his Ulons back as well. And this is going to hurt Sambi because you can see his macro right now. He has no more resources to bring in any further military units right now. So if this all gets cleaned up and Batu can continue to keep villagers inside his base, you know, this might be quite even Stevens. But Sambi definitely has the advantage right now. He's on the push. He's on the prowl. Ooh, villagers. I don't think he's lost any. I think Sambi's just doing some clever micro here. Is he going to lose one? Oh, close. 3 Hussars coming in. Is he going to sacrifice the 3 Hussars? I mean, with TC Fire and Minutemen. Okay, nice. That's a really nice play. And all of the Ulons are going to get cleaned up. The Hussars will get cleaned, but I think that's going to be a worthwhile trade there for Sambi. I just swallowed something there. I tried to scream, but the words just weren't coming out. 3 doppel shipment coming in here. Likewise, we see 3 Hussars cleaning up over there. We've now got 3 doppels cleaning up over here. We only got to see 1. We were only going to get to see the dops or the Hussar clean up either way. But yeah, Batu with the 3 dops. Interesting way of cleaning up. Actually, cheekily up in score there. I think that will change once the 8 bows get here. But regardless, yeah, this is an interesting trade-off here. And oh, Batu could have been shipping 700 coin here. But I think he's going to try and age. Okay, he needs the wood for stable and stuff. But maybe, and thanks to all that raiding, Sambi doesn't have the follow-up units, the constant pressure now. He's now having to build back up from scratch again. So it was that raiding and that time that those Ulons bought Batu was really, really smart play. And that's exactly how you play it. If you're getting rushed, you have to be able to try and raid. It's the only way you can kind of keep even Stevens with your opponent. If you're being rushed and keeping villagers inside your base, you have to try and reciprocate if you can. Well, I mean, he has to do that because he decided to go for cavalry here. He could have played it defensively and just gone bows and tried to defend and semi-FF, but he decided to be brave and went for the Ulons. First mine's almost gobbled up. H3, though, is coming in. Oh, wait, is he going over he's going up with the marksman. He doesn't have a shipment, so I can respect it. But by the time he does age up, he'll almost have a shipment, especially if he's going to be killing some units here with the TC fire. Top is going to connect, but only barely. Does have one bow left. Yeah, might regret not aging up fast here. We'll have to wait and see. More Ulons trying to do some damage, but I don't think Sambi's lost a single villager yet. He has lost 1,500 HP on his TC, though. Oh, settler wagons coming in, but yeah, the bows are going to try, but they just don't have the damage to... Look at this settler. 405 HP, baby. Oh, but he's nice body block here by Sambi. Oh, I thought he might bring his pikes in for a second. Body block even harder. Hero goes down. Halfway through aging up now. Again, still doesn't have the shipment, so, you know. He's made a couple of Ulons, but they go down again. I think that's a French CDB laying face down in the dirt, which is where those Frenchies belong. And does manage to pick up at least one vill now, so at least he can say that. But all of his infrastructure is going here. Nice play by Sambi. Deleting infrastructure, killing houses, killing market. I mean, that market got rebuilt. Now he's going for the stable once again. Easy Minutemen pick here with the settler wagon. Settler wagon's going to do some damage here. You're actually using the settler wagons really well here. They're very tanky. They do have a 10-hand attack like normal villagers. But there's the Marksman Agent. You don't see it very often. And the Marksman Agent gives you 6 skirmishers. It's a very vanilla type thing to do. Often that was the meta in vanilla. But this is not vanilla. This is DE. This is all about pace and tempo. And the marksman is not for tempo. However, he now has a shipment. And this might pay off for him because he couldn't have really made anything. He didn't have the resources for war wagons if he aged up quick here. So, and he didn't have a shipment. So actually, the marksman might be the biggest brain idea from Batu here. That takes a lot of balls as well to be comfortable with going with the marksman agent because it takes so much longer to age up. But Sambi, he's 1,000 score up, 1,300 score, still going for infrastructure. Look at the infrastructure here for Batu. He's going to be down to 0 houses, and he's on to 10 population. Did manage to squeeze in the 8 skirmishers, very smart, before he got housed. And now those going to come in. That should be a clean up an aisle too, baby. Clean those beans up all over the floor, because he is spilling them everywhere right now. Those musketeers and poor pikemen. Keeps an Ulon alive as well. That is what I'm talking about. 0 cav because the 3 hussars went down, don't forget. So there is really nothing to deal with this mass of skirmishers right now. Another shipment ready to go as well. So it's all hands on deck. He's rushing to get houses put down. And as soon as he can, he needs to get a villager in queue and send those 3 war wagons. Get those anti-cav out before you push with your skirmishers, just in case there's cavalry lurking here. And that's exactly what he does. So interesting stuff. Now going for the outherd over here, which is interesting. He cleans up. Sambi is up 500 score. And I imagine once I start clicking over, he is going to start aging up. There you are. There you are. And he surely will be going up with the Exiled Prince yet. Or as I like to say, the Philosopher's Prince. And it wouldn't be a Sambi game without Edict of Nantes. Oh, baby. I almost forgot about that. Didn't go for Sensuis, by the way, which is interesting. I felt like that would have been good. Doesn't have the mass now to go for this card either. Because he's not going to rebuild crossbows if he's aging up. what he'll do is he'll probably go musketeers or skirms or halbs and then send the grenadiers. I don't know. But he is getting pushed, which is the right play by Batu. He's got those war wagons and feels a lot safer now to push in here. He's going to be getting some free cav still. And unfortunately, he wasn't over here about 10, 15 seconds earlier. Could have been massive. Could have been massive. But smart play to get that outpost up. There is a stable now for Sambi. Oh, what is going on here? There's the church. And this wall and gate and outpost is nasty. Oh, the Grents come out of the outpost as well. Gren's coming out of the outpost and murdering the Ulons. Okay, finally takes down both of the barracks there. So nice stuff by Batu. He's going to be happy. That he is down 2k score. Sambi also gone for a native post here. Interesting. Wonder what if he's got anything from the House of Fanar. There were a couple of eco options with House of Fanar. You got the Athos monasteries, which have a couple of really cool techs. Buildings, more hit points. Probably not going to go for that, but you know, there are eco options with the monasteries. That's a good card. That's a good tech as well. All range infantry inflicts slightly more damage. Even by 5%, that's still good. So Batu probably going to do that for the skirmishers. Oh, sorry, Sambi. Sambi does already have the trade post for House of Fanar as well. So both of these guys going for House of Fanar now. It'll be interesting to see if they actually gain anything from it. Batu going for Boyers for some reason. Oh, wait, has Batu sent that card? No way. I didn't even see it. Oh, that is sexy, baby. Oh, I haven't seen this in such a long time. And this is what I was talking about by Batu. He likes to go, he's not afraid to go off script, off meta with these cards. And he does actually go for the Princess Chevaulegers, this card. Love it. It costs like 700-800 coin food. But it sends you 8 of these Chevaulegers. Princely Bavarian Chevaulegers, which are basically hacker pellets. That's the best way of thinking about this unit, is they're basically hacker pellets. Let's have a look at the stats here. It does replace your war wagons as well. You can see here, 3 war wagons could be another 8 Chevaulegers here. Or it would be 5 of them plus 3 Ulons, sorry. But he already used the 3 war wagon shipment, so he doesn't get that. But still, nonetheless, he can now make them from the stable. So he gets veteran Prince Chevaulegers, which are 110 food and 90 coin. So yeah, really cool. And we'll see these in action. He's put them on hand attack, and their hand attack does more damage than their range attack. Oh, the outpost is trying to go down. Sambi's desperately trying to get this down, and it does get down, so those villagers are going to be safe. Goon Grenadier, he's got middle guard. But is middle guard going to be that good versus these Chevaulegers? Chevaulegers. More coming in. And look at them, they are destroying goons in melee. That's exactly how you have to play it. They do have a 0.75 versus light infantry, but that's still like 25 damage or so versus light infantry. But there's 0 light infantry here, so they're doing the full 31 damage whack. The Boyers are in there as well. We've talked about this unit before with all of the native upgrades. That is one of the most insane cavalry in the game. Obviously, they have that 1 rate of fire, 409 HP. This is difficult right now, and it's the one time I've seen these young, middle, and old guards get absolutely wrecked and not get that much value. Batu has him on the run with veteran Prince Chevaulegers in melee mode. Like I said, look at these things. Their ranged attack is 23 range. They obviously do bonus damage versus heavy cav, artillery. They don't have an area of effect like hacker pellets, but they have, I believe, they have a better hand attack. So they are basically hacker pellets, just without the area of effect damage at range, which is very unique because Germany don't have a unit like that. Obviously, not many civs do. They have war wagons, of course, but war wagons aren't good at body blocking or, well, they're not good in melee to snare and all that sort of stuff. Whilst these guys are, so these guys do super well versus goons in melee. You see here, goons, both goons and the Chevaulegers have range resist, right? They both have range resist. Goons have 26 range attack. Chevaulegers have 23 range attack. So there's not a lot in it between those two. However, Chevaulegers have slightly more HP, but because goons don't have a melee resist, they take the full whack of the 31 hand attack. And don't forget, 31 hand attack at 1.5 fire rate is going to slaughter goons. It's going to slaughter these skirmishers even harder. He's putting them on stagger mode, but that's not going to help you much. Sambi did go for the Athos monasteries. And there you go. They act as cavalry as and when they need to be. And the best thing about this being a cavalry unit, it essentially is a Hussar unit that doesn't get countered by dragoons. That is a pretty badass unit. A Hussar in melee that doesn't get beat by goons. Pretty cool. And obviously they can kite things like Dops, Pikes when they need to as well. So yeah, such a cool, unique unit. Sambi though, going for those, finding villagers everywhere. And why has Batu not come down here? He needs to bring his villagers down here. He's gone over to Sambi's half of the map, and he's paying the price for it. Hiya. I don't think he's going to lose too much stuff just because there wasn't a lot of damage here against villagers. Sambi does have lots of villagers over here as well, but don't forget, they're French villagers, so you can use them as army if you need to. But yeah, it looks like Batu's having to retreat here. Still making more Chevaulegers. I love it. He's on 35 villagers, plus 7 settler wagons, so he's lost 1 settler wagon this game so far. So he's on 40 villagers. We take a look over at Sambi. He's on 32. So actually, Batu has the economic lead here. But of course, not if his villagers are moving, they don't. Okay, 3 curs coming in for Sambi. That's not going to help him too much. Other than, I mean, well, it could do if he catches a nice cheeky raid. If he raids some villagers, that would be really nice. Halberdiers coming in for Sambi as well. Again, I like that shit. I like that. That acts as a nice buffer against these Chevaulegers, and it kind of stops them being like just allowing them to go into full melee, because obviously the Halberdiers will counter them really hard. So it forces these Chevaulegers to have to go onto ranged attack. So again, Sambi countering really well here by making kind of a composition like that. Sambi does have the Greek Revolution now, so that's pretty nice. Likewise, Batu almost has his. Decent mass of halberdiers. And yeah, this is really smart. So when you have these weird, unique builds like that, it's the same with hacker pellets. What you kind of want to do is you do want the double anti-cav composition. You want both goons and halberdiers / pikemen. Just because you need... They are both anti-cav, but at the same time, they do different roles. Like, one's good with siege and acts as a body block / meat shield, whilst the other is just something that you kite with to do maximum damage output. So, yeah. So, they do serve different roles, honestly. So, just because you've got one doesn't mean you can't have the other. 3 curs coming in and gonna connect with the Uhlans and all of the rest of the anti-cav getting stuck in it. Even the Sacred Band Infantry coming in hot here. The Uhlans are gonna get melted, but can they maybe go back for a snare here and allow the French Chevaulegers to come in? I don't know who's gonna win this matchup. It's gonna be close. Batu, he has his Sacred Band now. He needs to send that. 7 skirmishers on the way. Okay. These guys now have 26 ranged attack. And they have the exact same ranged attack as goons. They also have a decent more HP than them. So they are basically dragoons at this rate with an insane hand attack. And yeah, definitely trade versus Skirm Goon. You just put these on melee. Nothing is countering them right now. These things have range resist, which is just armor against both of these types of units. The question is, does he have enough? That is always the question. The one thing that these are is they're more expensive than dragoons. So they are more expensive, so you can't mass them as well. Halberdiers catching some Chevaulegers there, which is nice. Like I said earlier, look, he's forced to go back onto ranged attack. And these Halberdiers being a problem, they are a menace right now. Look how many plus 20s there are. The Skirms are going to come in to save the day. Nice micro by Sambi, putting them in guard stance. Soaking up lots of damage. He puts them into melee now. There's only a few left. And I think, yeah, go get the snare on. Get the snare, that's it. And keep kiting, keep the skirmishers going in. Could have played a little bit better there, honestly. I think we've got some raiding going on here with some curves. Oh, they are doing so much damage. Look, he's down to 32 villagers. He's going to lose a stellar wagon and a villager. Yeah. Down to 30 vills. Batu, you've got to use your Greek Revolution. Yes, there it is, finally. And he gets 10 of them because he waited longer. So, oh my God, these CDBs within breathing distance of Batu's town center here. The scores are still only 2-8 in it. This is still anybody's game to play. However, Sambi now on 39 villagers. He's starting to have the economic lead. Can Batu pull something out of the bag here? Straight away puts them into melee. Smart stuff. Sacred Band Infantry, though, killing a villager there. Definitely killing a second one as well. CDB's forced to flee, not gathering now. And there's no herds on Sambi's side of the map. And as we look, there's a mill gets planted down ASAP. Whilst on his side, on Batu's side, there are still a couple of herds. That could be pivotal.
Bonjour.
I think when that mill run, when that gold mine... Ah, oh, no. Sambi still has a gold mine there. Does Sambi... Surely Sambi sees that. Oh, Sambi doesn't see the mine. Sambi doesn't see that there's a mine there. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, another settler wagon going down. Sambi identifies a weak unit. Hi. That is rough. Nice. Batu trying to do some raiding, but he's not going to find anything unless he dives in on this silver mine. Sambi instantly going for the seed drill, shipping in 1k wood. Because in his mind, he's going to need plantations as well, because he doesn't see this mine. So he thinks he needs plantations and more mills. So yeah, that's why he's going for the wood. Nice. Villager getting sniped there by Batu. And look, Sambi's struggling now to mass anything else right now. He doesn't have any food income whatsoever. So Batu could really push him here. Really push him hard. And oh my goodness me. Talk about push. In comes some Jaegers. Sacred Band Infantry will do well versus the goons here. As long as he's paying attention. Yep, nice. They have a 2 rate of fire. Wow, 2 rate of fire at range. That's so good. Oh, this could be a really pivotal moment in the game. Can he connect with these goons and then pressure the economy after? There's so little in it. There's about 1,000 score in it. How can Sambi deal with these Jaegers right now? Oh, some Fs. Where did they come from? Wait a minute. Where did they come from, Sambi? That was an Athos monastery tech. I'm sure of it. I think he used the tech that gives, like... I think it gives you, like, 2 Evzonis per, like, 3 minutes or an Evzoni per minute. Something like that. Yeah, I think it's from the Athos monasteries. It might be... No, yeah, it's definitely from the Athos monasteries. Or he might have just made them. No, he build limit. He's got a 0 out of 10 build limit. So he's definitely sent a tech for them here. Which is really nice. But They are no Jaegers, and they only have 16 range, so they will get kited, actually, by the Jaegers, which is pretty rough. Oh, some cheeky those up here. James Bond style of stealth. Zambi's lead is pulling a little bit further and further, but Batu has a lot of score in here. And if he can apply pressure with these units, currently Zambi can't deal with it. Batu still enjoying the natural resources on the map. Batu might lose the Sacred Band infantry here. But not without a fight. This is a tough one. Batu still has natural resources, and look at these villagers mine away. But that will be the final gold mine. There is one here which still has 1,500 coin on. Batu will probably need to go on here, and he'll need to send his military here to protect the settlers. So yeah, I think Batu's going to have to be forced to go there because he's almost run out of that silver mine. I don't think he's going to want to put plantations down just yet. He's going to want to make sure he gobbles up every single gold mine before he does. And he's down in score. I don't know how Zambi's pulling away here, but he is pulling away. Batu's on 37 plus still a few settler wagons. Zambi charging with villagers, though. Oh, Sacred Band infantry, they could have connected and they could have snared so much better there. Huge mistake. Goons are diving in. The Sacred Band infantry are diving in. The F-zones are diving in. The Chevaliers are going to be forced to go into melee to protect the Jaegers. Who's going to come out on top here? There's French CDBs with 25 ranged attack. This is the big button. It doesn't just give you the Greek band infantry, the Sacred Band infantry. It gives villagers 25 ranged attack. We've seen this used in the Canada Revolt, which makes them broken. And I don't think Batu realizes what's going on here. He's forgotten that CDBs are gonna murder him. But Zambi with the big brain using the Greek Revolution to buff his CDBs. Oh, dearie me. What a fantastic... It's so easy to forget. There's so much information in this game. You can very easily forget about all of these things. Batu needed to just back up there and just constantly keep kiting. But instead, he decided to take a fight. Chevaliers doing a final ooh-ah in here. The CDB still have 25 razor. Look how long this lasts for. It's absolutely insane. Batu diving in with his villagers. But they do not have the same stats as CDBs. What a fantastic half-an-hour match. Back and forward. Batu showing us the potential of these princely chevaliers. What a fantastic shipment that was to send. Very rarely see that with German play. Like I said at the start, Batu, this guy is not afraid to play really unique builds and unique cards. And that is why he's one of my favorite players at the moment to watch. Because he's just having fun with the game. He's a very skilled player. He's well over 2k elo when he plays his best stuff. And he just wants to experiment and enjoy the game. So well played to Batu. But looking good at some parts, but unfortunately wasn't enough. I think those three curs, or it was like 2 curs, just kind of obliterated his it took a big hit. His economy took a big hit. So let's have a quick gander at the villager population. Yeah, Zambi lost a lot. Zambi went from 40 down to 29. Batu with the huge raids there. How was that not GG? How was that not GG? Because right here, 42 down to 34 population himself. That was why it wasn't GG. But what a close game that was. Military. 88 Prince Chevaliers to 83 Dragoons. Wow. On paper, these things do so well versus goons, skirms. You know, they do well versus everything. They are basically a hacker pellet. They're not quite as good as hacker pellets because they don't have that area of effect, but still nonetheless they are as close to a hacker pellet as you can get. And yeah, they're a really cool, unique unit. But guys, hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know what you think of that card, because I know there's a few of you. Every time I talk about the Chevaliers, I know there's a few of you out there that really like that shipment, and you think they're way better to have than War Wagons. So let me know what you guys think of that card. Are you using it? Do you think it's worth it? Put your comments down below. Give us a like and subscribe, guys. Yeah, that was cringe. And I'll catch you in the next game. Peace.